In the realm of familial interactions, few events ascend to the towering absurdity of the revelation Shane Gillis shared regarding his matriarch's dalliance with the literary behemoth of 50 Shades of Grey. This wasn't merely an anecdotal volley across a dinner table. It was a metaphysical clashus titanicus, a collision of societal taboos, generational mores, and the inescapable cringe of parental humanity.
All right.
Society.
All right, I'll say it. Whatever. This is a tough one. This is exposing.
It's bad.
No, all right. So we're watching. I'm with my parents. We're watching Notre Dame football.
Dad pulls out a butt plug.
My dad's butt plug started vibing. No, it's worse. It's worse.
No.
So we're watching Notre Dame. I went back home to chill with the boy. My father's got to be sober watching football, and it's tough to watch, man. He's just white knuckling. He's white knuckling NFL Sunday. Just fuck.
Oh no!
Makes the celebrations hurt more.
Notre Dame's playing. And guy makes a play. His name's Christian Gray. He plays for Notre Dame. My mom goes, "Where do I know that name?"
Oh no!
Go, what do you mean? She's like, "It's in a book." And I was like, "Is it like?" I don't know what book it is. She's like, "Oh, I know." And that was quiet. And I was like, "What? What are you talking? 50 Shades of Grey?"
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I know exactly. As soon as you said it.
And then my other sister's there, and she's like, "Yeah, Mom read like 5 of those."
They all
books.
do.
And I was like, ew. And then she goes, yeah. And then she gave him to Katie when she was done. And I was like, dude, that's disgusting.
That's like training porn mags.
Exactly. That's what I said.
They all
that's
watch it.
Disgusking.
Most women are addicted to literature.
Yeah, but you don't want to think about your mom.
He has them on like top of the VCR, like at your dad.
Just hide them. You can find where the bookmark was. You go, oh, that's where she finished.
Fuck.
And then tossing it to your other sister, being like, yo.
Get her fired up.
Are they on Audible?
Oh, yeah. Did you ever see that guy on Instagram who blasts?
This is Audible.
There's a guy who on Instagram who blasts 50 Shades and goes through drive-thrus. And it's pretty funny. Yeah. You see guys, like, and then he grabbed my ass. You see a guy like handing fries. Like,
I thought that was more of a bombshell.
That is hilarious, dude.
It hurt.
Did you know right away?
Ruined
when
the
Christian Grey?
Ruined the whole second half of the game.
Yeah.
I just sat there going.
You just held your father's hand. You're like, it's all right, father. Don't worry.
And my father, he's in poor health. He just had to sit there. I mean, that should have driven him to alcohol. A disgusting wife and daughter.
No, all women read that stuff. It's nonstop. That's like one of the only books that sells. It's like romance novels, and they call them romance novels. And then
are they the ones with like Fabio on the cover? And
yeah, but
you started hitting those.
Yeah, you did.
I'll jerk off some.
Matt is not afraid to explore his feminine.
I'm not afraid.
You do have a feminine. What was it?
I do have a girl brain.
No, you kept going like a. There was a word for it.
Oh, my anima?
Yeah.
My anima is well developed. We all have an anima.
It's so funny to do anima and cope with it by being like, my anima is well developed.
That just means your anima is screaming into depths. We all have an anima.
What is an anima?
It's the feminine in the masculine psyche. And women all have an animus. And if your animus is possessed, my God, watch out. But yeah, my anima is totally liberated. And it's also, dude, I'm telling you, you can burn it cleaner.
There's a bro I like right now.
Who?
His anima is fully liberated.
What?
Jared McCain for the Sixers. He's the guy doing the
As Gillis recounted, his father, a stoicus extremus, glued to the cerebral numbing of collegiate football, was forced to confront an existential bombshell of prurient proportions. The paternal figure, once an unflappable bastion of masculine gravitas, now reduced to frigidus tremor as he grappled with the knowledge that his spouse had traversed the forbidden literary tundra. Picture it, a man already grappling with the Sisyphean sobriety of Instagram-filtered mundanity, now faced with the textual spectre of Christian Grey, a moniker of erotic ubiquity that by some cosmic jest intersected with Notre Dame football. The irony here is sharper than a blade of Damocles. Let us not underestimate the pandemonium domesticum ignited by this disclosure. The maternal bibliophile, unassuming in her pursuit of literary escapism, inadvertently breached the unspoken family code. Never let your proclivities spill into the sacred arena of Saturday football. Shane's visceral horror vacui was palpable as he unearthed not only his mother's predilection for salacious prose, but also her altruistic redistribution of said tomes to his sisters. A familial literatus circulus, if you will, And what of the sisters, complicit in this bacchanalia scriptoria? Their casual acknowledgement of their mother's voracious consumption of the 50 Shades series added a Kafkaesque layer to this tableau of suburban disarray. Here, the siblings operated as both witnesses and participants in this literary confessional, their responses oscillating between bemused acceptance and a resigned embrace of the absurd. But let us delve deeper into the labyrinthine psyche of the paterfamilias. This man, already weathered by life's tempestuous gales, was subjected to an epistemological upheaval that threatened his very constitution. Imagine the Herculean effort required to maintain composure, his hands white-knuckled around a remote control as he suppressed the volcanic eruption of paternal disapproval. This was not merely a football game interrupted. It was a nexus perturbatia, a fissure in the fragile veneer of familial normalcy. Shane's recounting of this event was nothing short of opera buffa. His comedic dissection of his mother's literary journey transformed what might have been an innocuous family moment into an epic narrative of cringe perpetuum. The interplay between Shane's incredulity and his mother's nonchalant defense of her reading habits provided a theatrical vis comica, each revelation compounding the hilarity and horror. Yet beneath the humor lies a substratum veritatis, a truth about the human condition. Shane's story highlights the inherent absurdity of our attempts to compartmentalize identities. Here was a woman simultaneously mother and reader whose personal indulgences collided with societal expectations of maternal propriety. In the process, she revealed the dualitas animae, the duality of spirit that exists within us all. Consider, too, the cultural implications of 50 Shades as a phenomenon. Dismissed by many as pulp erotica, it has nonetheless infiltrated the zeitgeist, a literary Pandora's box that blurs the line between public derision and private consumption. Shane's mother, representative of countless readers, embodies the universitas literarum, the universal appeal of stories that cater to our most primal curiosities. And then there is Shane's philosophical foray into the realm of the anima and animus. What began as a comedic anecdote spiraled into a Jungian exploration of the feminine and masculine psyches, a reflection of how such literature resonates differently across gendered paradigms. Shane's liberated anima, juxtaposed against his father's stoic traditionalism, serves as a microcosmic battle of archetypes. The catharsis, however, lies not in the revelation, but in its aftermath. Shane's narrative forces us to confront our horror vacuum, our fear of the void within familial dynamics. His father's silent acceptance, Shane's comedic processing, and his mother's unapologetic embrace of her literary interests form a triad of reconciliation, an acknowledgement that beneath the absurdity lies a shared humanity. Let us also recognize the comedic genius of Shane's retelling. His ability to weave fabula grotesca from the threads of familial discomfort is a testament to his artistry. He transforms an awkward moment into a narrative spectacle, his humor both a shield against and a bridge to the vulnerability of the human experience. As the story concludes, we are left with a tableau of domestic absurdity, a father rendered speechless, a son grappling with existential cringe, and a mother unapologetically clutching her literary freedom. It is a reminder that the banalities of family life often serve as the crucible for our most profound realizations. In the end, Shane's story transcends mere comedy, becoming a monumentum familia, a testament to the resilience of familial bonds amidst the chaos of human imperfection. We laugh not only at the absurdity, but also at ourselves, for we recognize in this tale the universal struggle to navigate the labyrinth of family, identity, and the inexorable march of literary curiosity.